welcome. Today we'll do a little flow. I just got back from teaching another class. So let's go. Time to calm down. I love you. Everybody, have a seat on your mat. I love you. No, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Oh, they always leave me. Yeah, whatever. All right. Good morning, namaste. Place your hands on your knees and take a deep, deep, deep inhale. Exhale it out through the mouth. And again, do that again. Inhale. And today I want you to start that breath in the belly. Underneath the belly button, yellow, energy, fire. So inhale and expand the belly. Exhale. Slow, burning fuel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Do you feel how it sparks up your body? Your breath is your fuel. Without your breath, you're dead. You have no fuel. It's that simple. So maybe appreciating that breath, the fact that you are able to breathe today, is a good start to any bloody day. The rest is all what we make up in our mind. Maybe taking your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly. Feel that fire. Feel your heart beating, keeping you alive. And maybe ask yourself the question, why are you doing yoga today? What brings you to your mat time after time? For me, it calms me down, it centers me, it grounds me. So I know my why, and that's why I keep coming back to lock in to that feeling. It's the best motivation in the world, how something makes you feel. Good, take a deep inhale, reach the hands above the head, interlace the fingers and press the palms up to the ceiling, to the sky if you're practicing outside. Look up, reach up. Good, reach the hands out and take them all the way down behind the back. Interlace the fingers again, but this time press the hands down to your tailbone. Squeeze the shoulders together, lift the nose. Exhale, slowly fold the body forward, keeping the arms behind your back. Draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, come up, squeeze the shoulders, nose up. Maybe floating the hand off the back this time. Exhale, draw forward, bring the hands back down onto the tailbone. Good, inhale, slowly come back up, take the hands behind, bring the soles of the feet together into a big diamond shape. Take an inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, slide the palms underneath the calves. Sliding, draw the body forward. That's it, wiggle those elbows underneath. And maybe you're stuck up here, doesn't matter. Take an inhale, lift through the chest, find length. And exhale, draw the body in, draw the chin in, close your eyes. Take 5 breaths for me, deep into the belly and out through the nose. Relaxing the head even deeper. Slowly, after you exhale, wind yourself back out. Bring the hands behind the back. Plant the feet either side of your mat. Fingers point to your bum. Take a deep inhale, lift up. Exhale, windshield wiper over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Linking your breathing to your movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's what they all said. Good. Coming back to center. Extending your right leg long. Draw that left heel in towards the hip. Take 2 fists. Place it in between the foot and the straight leg. Take your left hand behind. Bring the heel of the hand into your bum so your fingers point back. Take an inhale, reach up with the right hand, lift up. Good, now walk your right leg forward. Just inch it forward a few inches. Flex the foot. Take an inhale again, lift up. Exhale, rotate around. See if you can draw your knee into the middle of your body or grab your elbow to the outside edge. Draw the knee in, twist around, gaze over your shoulder, chin comes down. That straight leg, flex it, make it active. Take an inhale, lift up a little taller, exhale, rotate round. Maybe thumb and finger come together for knowledge. Or maybe 2 fingers point up to the sky. Ring and pinky come in for victory. You pick your energetic gesture for this shape. Are you finding your power or do you need some knowledge? 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. And slowly release. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Now this will be stiff maybe first thing in your practice. So bring your hands on your shins, inhale. Exhale, draw forward. We'll just take 5 breaths. You're going to feel your hamstrings go, hello, good morning. Or maybe they say something else to you. But be kind. Slowly rise. Drawing that right heel into the bum. So bring it, actually take it to the outside of the hip. 2 fists in between. Take your right hand behind, place it into the back so it supports you. Lift up and walk that straight leg out just an inch or 2. Flex the foot, strong foot. Exhale, twist around. Try and get your elbow round or draw the knee into the middle of the body. Take your hand gesture, your mudra. Drop your chin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Take 1 more breath here for me. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Draw the heels in together. Draw them right into the body. Open the feet like a book. Take an inhale, lift up. And exhale, draw the body forward. Use your elbows. Press the knees down. Finally, just relax the head. We'll just take 5 breaths. We're opening up the hips here before we even begin. Just getting us breathing, getting us grounded. Take 2 more breaths. Stirring the fire. Lighting that up. Good, slowly rise. Cross the ankles, find your way onto all 4s. Hands shoulder width apart, spread the fingers. Knees hip width apart, curl the toes under. Take a deep inhale, drop the belly. Lift the nose, tilt the tailbone. Exhale, release the toes. Belly button comes in and up. Chin to chest. Tuck your tailbone. Curl the toes. Lift the nose. Exhale, push the mat away. Exhale. This time curl the toes under. Walk the hands back to the knees. Lift your bum all the way back onto the heels and lift up. Reach up. Look up. Interlace the fingers. Press up. Good. Release the left hand behind. Grab your bum. Reach over to the side. A little side extension. Inhale, center. Reach up. Palms touch. Exhale, reach over the other side. So just releasing the spine. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Take a back bend. Squeeze. Shoulders together. Release the hands. Lift up. Left hand, a little twist this time. A little rotation. Maybe bring that left hand into the crease of the wrist. Inhale, come up to center. Reach up. Other side. Right hand comes round and back. Left hand, a little rotation with the twist. Just gaze down at the ground. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the toes. Bring the toes together. Sit your bum back to your heels. Walk the hands forward. Take child's pose. 5 breaths here. Take a deep inhale. Come on up and thread the right hand underneath. Left shoulder. Palm faces up. And just bring your right cheek down to the mat. Take 3 breaths. Good. Release. Take an inhale and thread the other hand underneath, palm face up, lower down. 3 breaths. Release the hand. Walk the body all the way down to the mat. Come onto your belly. Lower all the way down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, just to the outside of the shoulders. Bring the elbows in, and on an inhale, slowly start to rise halfway up. And hold. Drop the chin to the chest. Feel the compression in the lower back, and exhale, slowly lower down. Take a breath here. And again, press into the hands, elbows squeeze in. Press the toes into the mat. Inhale and hold. Elbows are still bent. This time maybe look up. Exhale, slowly peel the body back down. Take a breath. Inhale, push the toes into the mat, and this time come a little higher. Into your cobra. Gaze up, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Maybe just roll over onto your left side. So roll over, you come in onto the side of the feet, gaze over the shoulder. Soften the elbows for me. You'll feel your IT band outside of your hip, maybe firing. Inhale through center, other side, nice and slow. Gaze over the shoulder. Good, come all the way back, curl the toes under, press back to the knees. Lift the hips, and nearly said bloody heels. Find your first inversion, your first downward facing dog. You got 5 breaths. What's your down dog routine? So if you've never done yoga, Get your butt up in the sky, push the mat away, look at your belly button. If you want, you can paddle your heels, bending deeply into each knee, letting your head move, spreading your fingers. It's your body, it's your practice. Push the mat away, release the head. Come high on the toes, maybe come onto the knife edge of the feet, dropping the heels and pushing back. What does that feel like in the body? Inhale, come through center, other side. Push back. How does that feel on this side? Come back to center. Bend the knees and slowly find your way to the top of the mat. Bend your knees really deep. Put your hands flat on your mat. And slowly, keeping your palms flat, try to raise the butt. Okay, you hit your, can't get up any farther. Drop the head and breathe. Bring your hands onto your elbows. Just hang them inside your elbows like a shelf. And just side to side, elbow to knee, just dangle like you've never dangled any body part before. Good, bring the fingers onto your shins, take an inhale, push out, look out. Pressing the tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. So take the hands out and up. Head comes up last, look up, reach up, nice and tall. Open out to back bend. Squeeze the shoulders. Inhale, tall, and exhale, swan dive all the way back in. Halfway lift, hands on the shins. Palms down, take the feet back and lower down onto your belly. From your belly, release the toes and inhale, press up, all the way up, look up. Roll onto one hip, gaze over the shoulder. I got hair everywhere in my face. Other side. Back to center, curl toes, hips high, down dog, 5 breaths, off you go. Make it your own. Lock in your breath. It becomes a moving meditation. High on the toes, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Halfway lift to come out. Exhale, fold, and on your way up, reach up. Take your back bend, however that feels and looks for you, may be different to what I'm doing. Inhale, exhale, swan dive, all the way back down. Halfway lift, palms down, feet back. This time lower down, but hover. Don't drop your belly just on the mat. Slowly lower, release the toes, press up and back. Roll onto the hip. Other side. Hips high, down dog. 5 breaths. Draw your belly button in. Slowly lower to the knees. Walk the hands all the way back to the knees. Your toes are curled under. Come on up. Bring the hands behind the hips. Fingers point down. Draw the elbows together. Take a deep inhale. Look up. Good. This may be enough for you. It's called camel pose, not camel toes. Maybe take your left hand to the heel. Maybe right hand Draw the shoulders together, look up. And if your neck's sore, just keep your gaze neutral. Push the hips out. Slowly release the hands, come out the way you got in. Take a breath. Release the toes. Bring your bum straight down onto the heels. Take the hands behind, forehead to the ground. Child's pose, just a different way. 5 breaths, grounding. So you can always stay in child's pose. You can always take child's pose whenever you need in your practice. Any yoga class, anywhere. It's your practice, your body. Good, bring the hands forward, find your way back to downward facing dog. From down dog, zip the toes together. Gives you a nice solid base in the middle of your mat. On your next inhale, we're going to take the left leg high to the sky. Press back with the hands for me. Point with the toe. Take an exhale, draw the knee forward to the nose. Shoulders come over the wrists. And now lift up onto that back toe. Suck it up, suck it in. Tight ball. Good, kick the leg back. Inhale, reach it all the way back. Now curl the heel into the bum, open out that left hip. Maybe rotate the foot. Maybe rotate the knee if that feels good. Take an inhale, point the toe back, look between the hands. Exhale, bring your left foot in between the hands. Stay high up on the back toe. So you're in a runner's lunge, and on your inhale, hands come up. You have to find your balance here. And if that's a little difficult, you can just drop down to your knees and draw the hips forward. So your choice, you get lifting up through the sides of the body. Fingers are spread. You're strong. Good. Open out to the left. So take one hand behind, one hand reaches forward. Gaze back. Keeping your balance. Drop the back hand on the thigh. Lift the right hand up and over. It's a revolved twist. Breathe. One more breath. Good, release the hands, drop the back heel, arms come out. We find warrior number 2. We dip into the front leg and lower the hips down. Gaze over your front middle finger so you're ready to go. Breathe. Flipping the palm and reaching forward. Exhale, draw that hand up and back. Gaze up at the hand and dip into that front leg, lowering the hips down. Good. Windmill the hands down. Right hand comes to the inside of the foot. Back heel comes up. It's dragonfly twist. Left hand reaches up. Gaze up. Open out. One more breath. Now we're going to fire into the front leg, drag that left hand up and over to sky archer, like you're pulling on a bow and arrow. Good, gaze up at the elbow, both legs are straight. So you're feeling all the way down that left side. Release the arms long, straight. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw the hands forward. Right hip juts out, setting up for triangle. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up. Take the gaze up, if your neck is okay. Now inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, revolve open. Inside thighs rotate them out. Strong. Feel the four corners of each foot rooted down as you're reaching up. All right, here where we'll play. Look down at the big toe. Bring your right hand down to the inside. Slide that front leg back and open out to the left. Side plank. Lift the hips. Now you could drop down to the knee and just come here. Maybe float the leg if you've got the knee down. Just lift your hips a little higher. Good. Drop the foot. Bring the hand down. Take that Vinyasa transition. Nice and slow. Lower down. Release. Lift up. Hips up. Down dog. Take 3 breaths. Catch your breath. What just happened? Zipping the toes together. Right leg high to the sky. Press back first of all. Point the toe, push the hands. Good. Draw knee to nose. And now lift up. Be calm. Look at that as a message from the universe. Good. Inhale, kick it back. Curl the heel into the bum. You can rotate the toes, but lift that knee up. You're trying to open out that whole hip. Take an inhale, point the toe, look forward, and exhale, bring it through. You can drop to the back knee and rise, or you can float the knee, come up to crescent lunge. Look up, reach up, balancing on the back toe. Exhale, open out to the right. You twist, reaching forward with the fingers, reaching back, gaze back. Drop the back hand on the thigh, reach up and over, gaze up. Release to warrior 2, so the back heel comes down. You twist around, you dip in. Gaze, front middle finger. Relax your shoulders. Flip the palm, reach and reverse. One hand on the thigh and lower the hips. You can maybe even take the wrap if you like. However you express yourself is your business. Release down to dragonfly twist. Left hand down, open out and lift. Again, you can always drop that back knee if you're huffing and puffing a little bit. No shame in the yoga game ever. Drop the back heel, come on up. Lift that right hand up and over, sky archer, both legs straight. Draw the body back like a bow and arrow string. Releasing the hands long, legs are long, triangle shape coming up. Reach, reach, reach. Lower the hand, raise the other. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist open a little more. Gaze down at the toe, left hand comes down. Take that right foot back. You come into side plank. Lift the hand, gaze up, lift those hips. Again, you can drop to your knee. Or if you're in side plank, have a little play. Lift the leg. You can take a toe bind and extend. Lots of options. Whatever's in your practice. Then take your Vinyasa. Your Vinyasa can be done on your knees. You can just simply step back to down dog. Stop stressing. It's supposed to be chilled. Come high on the toes. Walk, step out. Top of the mat. Halfway, bring it out. Exhale, fold. Now we bend the knees and sink the hips. Scoop around. Find chair pose. I'm going to pull all this hair out of my face. Lift all 10 toes. Good, now drop the toes and see if you can lift the heels. Can you sweep your left hand behind? Stay high on the toes, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center, come up, toes still. Lower down, center. Stillness. Slow your heart rate down, slow down the exhale. Bend the knees, sink the hips, scoop the floor, chair pose. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift, palms down, find your way through to down dog. From down dog, zipping the toes together. Left leg high to the sky. Knee to nose. Suck up, lift up. Kick it high. Curl the heel in. And if you'd like to flip your dog this round, flip your dog or just stay here. Your choice. Flip it back, point the toe and exhale. Bring the foot through. Rise on up, crescent lunge. Good, open out to the left. Draw the hand down, reach up and over. Release to warrior two. Flip the palm, reach and reverse. Dragonfly twist, so right hand down, open out. You can drop down to the knee. Come on up, sky archer, grab the wrist up. Draw the body back. Triangle now. Now you start to flow with your breath. Gaze down, drop the right hand, turn over to the left. Take your vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Zipping the toes together. Right leg high to the sky, knee to nose. Kick it high. Heel into the bum, maybe flipping your dog. Flip it back, point the toe, bring it through. Rise up. Open out to the right. Hand reach up and over. Release to warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse. Dragonfly. Sky archer, come on up, grab the wrist. Draw back. Into triangle. Side plank. Take your vinyasa. Come high on the toes. Walk, step, float. Halfway lift. And fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, chair. Lift the toes. Now plant the toes, lift the heels. Come all the way up. Onto the toes, good. Maybe open out to the side. Back to center. Other side. Back to center. Come all the way up onto the toes. Reach up. Draw the heels down, hands to heart. Find your center, get your breath. Deep inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, fold in. Halfway lift. Palms down, feet back, lower down. And see if you can take this round by yourself, if you can remember. Just try do what you remember. Make shit up. Just listen to your body. You'll lead with your right leg. Just breathe. You can always just take child's pose. Whenever you're done, you'll lower down to your knees. Keep the toes tucked. Walk the hands back. Place the hands, right hand on top of left, thumbs together. Dhyana Mudra. Drop your chin to your chest. Just close your eyes and breathe. Release the toes, sit back on the heels. Take 10 deep breaths here. Slowly release and find your way down onto your belly. Just rest the body down. Turn your head to the right and just use your hands as a pillow. Just take the feet hip width apart. Relax the knees. And notice your breath on your mat. Good. Slowly draw the heels in towards the bum. Reaching behind with the hands. See if you can catch hold of the outside edge of the foot. Take the other hand around. Outside edge of the foot. And if you can't, 2 towels or straps. Or just see if you can extend your hands back. Don't worry. Turn your nose to the center. Take an inhale and slowly begin to kick the feet into the hands. The more you kick, the more you can maybe draw the chest up off the mat. Draw the shoulder blades together and try to lift up into bow pose, Dhanurasana. Just keep your head neutral. Slowly, slowly lower down. Release the toes. Bring the hands back under the head and turn the head over to the opposite side. Over to the left. Relax your ear. Take a breather. Good. Slowly draw the heels in. Release the hands back around. Take hold of the feet. And on an inhale, start to press and lift. See if you can lift a little higher. Maybe you could even roll over onto your left side. Draw the shoulder blades back. Rolling onto your belly and over onto the other side. You got to get over the boobs if you're a woman. Good. Slowly lower back down. Release the feet. Press the hands underneath the chest. Lift up and back to child's pose. Knees apart, big toes touch. Draw back. 5 breaths. Let the belly sink. Next inhale, walk the hands over to the left, right hand on top of left, and just release the side body. Walking the hands through center, other side. Left hand on top of right. Sink the hips back. And breathe. Good, come back through center, slowly rise. Draw that left knee forward behind the left wrist, wiggle the toes forward. We're setting up for pigeon. So, back toes, curl them under, walk the knee back and into the middle of your mat. Squaring off the hips, the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, release the toes. Exhale, lower down. To wherever feels like an edge for you. Try to lift the hips over the center line of the mat. So you shouldn't be laying on your left butt cheek. So just check. Let's take 10 breaths here. Good, slowly rise. Draw that back leg all the way back round. Crossing the ankles and exhale, simply fold forward. Slowly rise. Drawing the left leg now all the way behind. Setting yourself up. Hands in front. Right knee to the outside edge of your mat. Make sure that right knee is behind the wrist. Wiggle the toes as far forward as that shin can come. Now back foot. Walk the knee in. Release the toes. Take an inhale, squaring off and lowering down to your degree. Try to keep your hips over the middle of the body. Take 10 breaths. Slowly rise, drawing the legs out in front, finding your way slowly down onto your mat. Put your hands on your legs to guide yourself down. You can hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock a little left to right, right to left. Can extend the legs high. Take happy baby pose, sliding the arms to the inside of the feet. Take hold of the outside edges and draw the knees down towards the armpits. You can rock, you can just settle here. You can press your tailbone down to the mat. Slowly releasing the feet. Extend the hands out like airplane wings. And slowly draw the knees over to one side. Take the gaze opposite way for a spinal twist. Knees coming back through center. And exhale over to the opposite side. Turn the gaze to the other shoulder. Coming back through center and slowly making your way through any last shapes that your body needs. Any last shapes you think you need before finding final resting shape. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale. Just bringing a little life into the fingers, the toes. A good morning stretch. Hugging the knees into the chest. A beautiful self-love squeeze, especially if nobody else is around to squeeze you right now. You can always find all the love you need yourself. Might take a little time, but you'll get there. Find your way onto your side. And when you're ready, wake up into a new, amazing, incredible body. Take a deep inhale and reach up. And as you exhale, just bring the palms down in front. Bowing the chin down to you and your incredible, amazing body. A little gratitude for getting a body to experience your life. And sending beautiful healing energy out to everyone that needs it today, especially in Oregon, in California, where all these natural challenges are happening with fire. Just sending out blessings, good vibes, that everybody stays safe while all the shit burns around us. The fire in me honors the fire, the light, that energy in each and every one of you. Use it wisely today. Namaste.